Hi, I'm Dr. Stan Gardner, founder of Health Transformation Training, and a wonderful new program that we've been working on for years, released 5 years ago, called Sweet Freedom from Sugar. It's an exciting program to help people get out of their sugar challenges that they have. A few years ago, when I introduced the concept that sugar could be addictive, a lot of people were wondering, is it really addictive? A recent study showed clearly that the same area in the brain is lighting up with sugar exposure as it is with gambling addiction, with alcohol addiction, with drug addiction. All of the same area of the brain is lighting up. There's no question but what today the consensus is that sugar truly is addictive. And today we're going to talk about that. I wanted to start by defining 3 words. An urge, a strong need or desire to have something or do something. Craving, a very strong desire or need to have or do something. So what is the difference between urges and craving and addiction? In my mind, the major difference between the two is that when people are addicted to something, they are willing to sacrifice part of their life, their family, or their work, or something else, their health, and will sacrifice that and still partake of the drive that they have. So how do you know if you are addicted to sugar? I have a list of 10 questions, and if you answer yes to most of those questions, you are probably addicted to sugar. Number 1, do you find yourself consuming sweets even when you're not hungry because you have urges and cravings for the sweets? Number 2, do you find yourself constantly looking for sweets throughout the whole day? Number 3, do you find that when you stop eating sweets that you have an increased desire and urgings to find those sweets and to consume them? Number 4, do you find that when you eat sweets, you have physical problems? You have a headache, you have a stomach ache, your joints ache, your muscles ache, and yet you still continue to consume sweets. Number 5, do you find that your mood gets better when you eat sweets? This is all part of that pleasure center or reward center that lights up when the blood glucose level goes up. Number 6, do you find that when you're in an environment where you can't find sweets and there are no sweets, that you start looking for it and you will find the sweets and consume them? Number 7, do you find that when you eat sweets, you're sluggish, you're fatigued, you just feel worn down? Number 8, you find that you can only do your best after consuming sweets? Number 9, you find that it takes more and more sweets to get the same emotional help that you used to get with less sweets? Sounds more and more like addiction, doesn't it? Number 10, do you find that you binge when you start sweets? You take the first bite and the second, and before you know it, the whole bag is gone. And number 11, a bonus. Do you find that if you don't eat sweets, you are an emotional wreck? The nice thing about sweets and their addictive nature is that there is a way. There are ways to get out of these habits, out of those drives. There is help available. I will soon be releasing a program, Sweet Freedom from Sugar. I would invite you to fill your name and address, or name and email on the form below. And I will send you then a sweet and sweeteners kind of look, a sneaky preview into how the food industry is getting sugar into everything we do in sweets. It's called The Good, the Bad, the Ugly, and even the Uglier. Thank you for listening to this. know that there is hope, and would be happy to share with you your journey to get off of sugar.